Lesson 1, Home Sweet Home.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about redecorating my house.
That sounds exciting. What items are you considering adding?
I'm looking for some new furniture to refresh my living room.
Sure, I'd be happy to assist you with that. What style do you have in mind?
I'm leaning towards a modern aesthetic with clean lines and minimal clutter.
Great choice. Modern designs can really open up a space. Do you need suggestions for specific pieces?
Yes, I'm particularly interested in a new sofa. Any recommendations?
I recently saw a beautiful sectional that was both stylish and comfortable.
That sounds perfect. Comfort is key, especially for a living room.
Absolutely. And what about accent chairs? They can add a pop of color or texture.
That's a good point. A couple of vibrant accent chairs could really enhance the room.
Exactly. You could choose a bold fabric or an interesting pattern to make a statement.
I love the idea of using patterns. What about coffee tables?
A glass coffee table can create an airy feel while keeping the modern vibe intact.
That's a smart suggestion. It would visually expand the space.
Yes. And don't forget about lighting. A statement lamp can be both functional and decorative.
I hadn't thought about that. A unique lamp could really tie the room together.
Right? Plus, consider adding some greenery with houseplants. They bring life to any space.
I'm all for that. Do you have any favorite houseplants that are easy to care for?
Yes. Snake plants and pothos are both low maintenance and look great indoors.
Perfect. I'm not the best at keeping plants alive, so low maintenance is ideal.
I completely understand. It's all about finding the right balance for your lifestyle.
Speaking of balance, what do you think about wall art?
Wall art is a fantastic way to express your personality. A few large pieces can create a focal point.
I like that idea. I could showcase some local artists' work.
That's a wonderful way to support the community and add a personal touch to your home.
Exactly. I'm getting more excited about this project.
I can tell. It sounds like it's going to be a fun transformation.
It definitely will. I'll keep you posted on my progress and maybe even invite you over for a reveal.
Lesson 2, Milestones of Joy.
Hey Anna, have you experienced the joy of watching a baby grow and reach those exciting milestones?
Absolutely. There's something magical about all the firsts they go through.
Right? I remember the first time my niece slept through the night. It felt like a miracle.
Oh, I can imagine. That's such a huge moment for both the baby and the parents.
It really is. And then there's the first smile, what a heart-melting experience.
Yes. Those little smiles can light up an entire room. It's like a reward for all the hard work.
Exactly. And don't forget the first time they crawl. It's such a big step toward independence.
Definitely. It's a thrilling moment, but it also means more baby-proofing around the house.
Ah, so true. Suddenly, everything becomes a potential hazard.
Right? And then there's the excitement of their first words. What do you think that's like?
I imagine it's filled with joy and laughter. Hearing a baby say mama or dada must be unforgettable.
It truly is. Those words are like music to a parent's ears.
And the first time they take a step, wow, that's a game changer.
Absolutely. It's like they've unlocked a whole new world of exploration.
I can only imagine the pride parents must feel in those moments.
It must be overwhelming. Each milestone is a reminder of how quickly they grow up.
Yes, and it's bittersweet because while you celebrate, you also realize they're becoming more independent.
That's a great point. It's a mix of joy and nostalgia as they grow.
Have you ever thought about how these moments impact a child's development?
Definitely. Each milestone builds their confidence and curiosity about the world.
It's fascinating. And those little achievements become the foundation for their future.
Exactly. It's a beautiful journey of growth and discovery.
I love how these milestones create lasting memories for families.
Yes. They bring everyone together, creating a bond that lasts a lifetime.
It's such a wonderful reminder of the joy that comes with parenthood.
For sure. Every first is a celebration, and it's something to cherish.
I can't wait to hear about more firsts when my friends start their families.
Lesson 3: Healthy Habits.
Hey Anna, one thing I've been thinking about lately is how we should manage our eating habits.
That's an interesting topic. Of course, we just shouldn't eat too much at all. Moderation is key.
Absolutely. But another thing that is very important is choosing the right foods.
Yes. Nutrient-dense foods can make a huge difference in how we feel and function daily.
I've noticed that when I eat more fruits and vegetables, I have more energy during the day.
That's a great observation. Have you tried incorporating more whole grains into your meals as well?
I have. Switching to brown rice and whole grain bread has been beneficial. It keeps me full longer.
Exactly. Whole grains are excellent for digestion too. They provide fiber, which is essential.
Speaking of fiber, do you have any favorite high fiber snacks?
I love snacking on almonds and apple slices. They are both delicious and nutritious.
Those sound tasty. I usually go for yogurt with some berries mixed in. It's a refreshing option.
That's a fantastic choice. Yogurt can also be great for gut health. Probiotics are so beneficial.
Definitely. It's amazing how our diet impacts our overall health. Have you heard about the concept of mindful eating?
Yes, I have. It's all about being aware of what we eat and savoring each bite, right?
Exactly. It can prevent overeating and help us appreciate our meals more.
I think that's an excellent approach. Sometimes we rush through meals without really enjoying them.
True. Taking the time to enjoy our food can enhance our dining experience significantly.
Plus, it may lead to healthier choices as we become more aware of what we're consuming.
Right. It's all interconnected. If we treat our bodies well, we feel better overall.
I completely agree. Let's make a pact to try mindful eating together this week.
That sounds like a fun challenge. I'm excited to see how it changes our perspective on food.
Lesson 4, Tech Talk.
Hey Anna, I just got a new tablet, and it's quite big. Perfect for watching videos.
That sounds exciting. Is it easy to use?
Yes, very. The interface is user friendly, which makes navigating through apps a breeze.
That's great to hear. I always find it frustrating when devices are complicated.
Exactly. I love how quickly I can switch between my favorite streaming services.
Which ones do you use?
Primarily Netflix and YouTube. There's so much content available.
I'm a big fan of YouTube as well. Have you discovered any interesting channels lately?
Yes. I found a channel dedicated to travel vlogs. The videos are so immersive, it feels like I'm traveling along.
That sounds fantastic. Watching travel vlogs is a great way to explore new places from home.
It really is. Plus, the hosts share useful tips about each destination.
I love that. It's like getting insider knowledge without needing to leave the couch.
Exactly. Do you have any favorite channels you'd recommend?
I really enjoy cooking channels. They make trying out new recipes so much fun.
That's a smart idea. Cooking shows can inspire anyone to experiment in the kitchen.
Yes. Plus, they often give step-by-step instructions, which makes it easier to follow along.
I should try that. Watching someone cook might boost my confidence in trying new recipes.
Definitely. You might discover a hidden talent for cooking.
Who knows? I could end up surprising my family with a delicious meal.
That would be impressive. Just remember to have fun with it. Cooking should be enjoyable.
I'll keep that in mind. With my new tablet, I can watch tutorials while cooking.
Perfect. It's like having a personal cooking class right in your kitchen.
I'm looking forward to it. This tablet is turning out to be a great investment for my hobbies.
Lesson 5: Designing Spaces.
Hey Anna, do you have any specific color scheme or theme in mind for your living room?
Hello, John. I've been thinking about a cozy, earthy theme with warm colors.
That sounds lovely. Earthy tones can create such a relaxing atmosphere.
Exactly. I'm considering shades of brown, green, and maybe a touch of terracotta.
Those colors would complement each other beautifully. Have you thought about the furniture?
Yes. I'm leaning towards a comfy, oversized sofa in a light beige. It would match well with the colors.
That sounds inviting. A big sofa is perfect for gatherings too.
Absolutely. I envision adding some colorful cushions to add a pop of color.
Great idea. Cushions can really bring a space to life. Any particular patterns you like?
I'm fond of geometric patterns. They add a modern touch without being too overwhelming.
Geometric patterns are trendy. I think they can balance out the earthy tones nicely.
Exactly. I also plan to incorporate some plants to bring in a natural element.
That's smart. Plants not only enhance the decor but also improve air quality.
Yes. I'm thinking of getting a few succulents, they're low maintenance and add a fresh vibe.
Succulents are perfect. Do you have any other decorative elements in mind?
I'd love to have some wall art, maybe nature-inspired pieces that tie the theme together.
Nature-inspired art would be fantastic. It can create a seamless connection with the plants.
Exactly. I'm also considering a large mirror to make the space feel bigger and brighter.
Mirrors are a great choice. They can really transform a room and add depth.
I think so too. I'm getting more excited about this project.
It sounds like it's going to be a beautiful living room. I can't wait to see the final result.
Lesson 6: Sports Success.
Hey Anna, did you hear about the player who was voted the most valuable player this season?
Hello, John. Yes, I did. It's fantastic to see someone recognized for their hard work.
Absolutely. By fans and players alike, his performance was remarkable.
I agree. It's impressive how he maintained such consistency throughout the season.
Right? He managed to score over 30 points per game, which is no small feat.
That's incredible. I can only imagine the pressure he must have felt during each match.
Definitely. But it seems like he thrived under that pressure, which is a true sign of a champion.
Exactly. Plus, his leadership on the court really inspired his teammates.
Yes. It's great when a player not only excels personally but also uplifts others around them.
I love that. It creates a positive team dynamic, which is essential for success.
For sure. I heard his dedication to training was a big factor in his success this season.
That makes sense. Commitment and hard work often lead to great achievements.
He was even seen practicing late at night, which shows his determination.
Wow, that's inspiring. It's a reminder that talent alone isn't enough, effort is crucial too.
Exactly. Have you ever followed a player like that who inspired you?
Yes. I used to admire a basketball player who overcame injuries to excel in his career.
That's a powerful story. Resilience can be just as important as skill in sports.
Absolutely. It teaches us valuable lessons about perseverance in life as well.
Agreed. Watching players succeed against all odds can really motivate us to chase our own goals.
It's a refreshing break from our daily routines to see such triumphs, don't you think?
Yes, it is. It reminds us that hard work pays off, both in sports and in our personal lives.
Lesson 7: Family Dynamics.
Hey Anna, what position do you think you would like to hold in your family?
Hello, John. That's an interesting question. I believe I'd enjoy being the peacemaker.
A peacemaker? That's a great choice. Keeping harmony is so important.
Absolutely. I think it helps everyone feel more comfortable and connected.
Have you looked at how family roles can shape relationships?
Yes. Each role brings its own challenges and responsibilities, which can be quite fascinating.
It's true. Sometimes, you really don't have a choice about the role you fall into.
Right. For instance, I often end up being the one who organizes family gatherings.
That makes sense. Organizing can be a lot of fun, but it also requires a lot of effort.
It does. I enjoy it, though. It's nice to see everyone come together.
For sure. And it gives you a chance to showcase your culinary skills, right?
Haha, exactly. Cooking for everyone can be quite a challenge, but it's rewarding.
Do you have a signature dish that impresses your family?
I would say my lasagna is a crowd favorite. It's hearty and comforting.
Lasagna is always a hit. What do you usually serve it with?
I like to pair it with a fresh salad and some garlic bread. It's a delightful combination.
Sounds delicious. I can see why your family loves it. Do you enjoy cooking other meals as well?
Definitely. I love experimenting with new recipes, especially from different cultures.
That's a fantastic way to learn about other traditions. What's the most interesting dish you've tried?
I once made a traditional Thai curry. The flavors were so vibrant and unique.
That sounds amazing. Cooking can be such a fun adventure.
It really is. Plus, it brings the family together, which is the best part.
Absolutely. Family meals create lasting memories and strengthen bonds.
Lesson 8: Culinary Adventures.
Hey Anna, I've been experimenting in the kitchen lately with some authentic recipes.
That sounds delicious. What kind of recipes have you tried?
I've attempted a few Italian recipes at home. They're so full of flavor.
Italian cuisine is fantastic. Did you make pasta from scratch?
Yes. I tried making fettuccine, and it was surprisingly easy and fun.
Homemade pasta has such a wonderful texture. How did it turn out?
It was a bit uneven, but the taste was incredible. I paired it with a creamy Alfredo sauce.
Yum. Alfredo is such a classic. Did you add any special ingredients?
I included garlic and a pinch of nutmeg for an extra layer of flavor.
Nice touch. Nutmeg can really elevate the dish. Have you tried making pizza as well?
I did. I made a margherita pizza with fresh basil and mozzarella.
That sounds heavenly. There's nothing quite like pizza made with fresh ingredients.
Absolutely. I found a great recipe for the dough, and it was worth the effort.
Do you have a favorite topping?
I love a simple combination of fresh basil and cherry tomatoes. How about you?
I'm a fan of mushrooms and spinach. They add a nice earthiness to the pizza.
That sounds delightful. I'll have to try that next time.
Definitely. It's great to experiment with different flavors. What other cuisines have you tried?
I recently explored some Thai recipes as well. I made a red curry that was quite spicy.
Thai food is so vibrant. Spicy curries can really wake up your taste buds.
For sure. I used coconut milk to balance the heat. It turned out well.
Coconut milk is the perfect ingredient for richness. Have you tried making any desserts?
I made a tiramisu, and it was a hit. The coffee flavor was just right.
Tiramisu is such a treat. Did you use ladyfingers or make your own?
I used store-bought ladyfingers to save time, but I'd love to try making them from scratch someday.
That would be a fun challenge. Baking can be so rewarding.
It really is. I'm enjoying this culinary journey and learning new techniques along the way.
Keep it up. Cooking can be such a creative outlet, and there's always something new to discover.
I agree. I'm excited to see what I'll attempt next in the kitchen.
Lesson 9: The Art of Agreements.
Hey Anna, I think it's time we discuss the formal agreement for our project.
Absolutely, John. It's important to have everything in writing. What do you suggest?
Shall we proceed with a formal agreement outlining the responsibilities of each party?
That sounds like a solid plan. It will help clarify expectations.
Perfect. I believe we should include deadlines and deliverables as well.
Yes, setting clear deadlines is crucial for keeping the project on track.
Agreed. We could also add a section about confidentiality.
That's a wise idea. Protecting our ideas and information is essential.
Exactly. How about we list the terms for resolving any disputes?
Good thinking. It's always better to have a plan in place for potential issues.
I can draft an initial outline if you'd like, then we can review it together.
I'd appreciate that. Once we have a draft, we can discuss any necessary changes.
After we finalize it, let's have our legal teams review the document.
That's a prudent step. Legal input will ensure everything is compliant.
Right. I want to make sure we cover all bases to avoid any misunderstandings later.
Absolutely. Clear communication is key in any agreement.
Once our legal teams approve it, we can set a date to sign.
Sounds like a plan. I'm looking forward to getting everything finalized.
Me too. Once the agreement is in place, we can focus on executing our vision.
Yes. It will give us peace of mind to know everything is officially documented.
And we can celebrate the signing with a small team gathering.
That's a great idea. A little celebration will boost morale.
Exactly. Let's keep the momentum going as we work towards our goals.
Lesson 10: A Naval Adventure.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about my next job with the United States Navy.
That sounds exciting. What role are you considering?
I'm looking at positions that involve logistics and supply chain management.
Interesting. Those roles are crucial for any operation. What made you choose that?
I've always enjoyed organizing and optimizing processes. It feels rewarding to see everything run smoothly.
I can see why that would appeal to you. Have you had any past experiences with logistics?
Yes, during my last deployment, I helped streamline the supply flow for our unit.
That must have been a valuable experience. What were some challenges you faced?
One significant challenge was coordinating deliveries in remote locations. It required a lot of planning.
I can imagine. Did you implement any specific strategies to overcome that?
We used a combination of technology and teamwork to improve communication and tracking.
That's a smart approach. Technology can really enhance efficiency in logistics.
Absolutely. I also learned the importance of flexibility when unexpected situations arose.
Flexibility is key in any job, especially in the military. What else did you find rewarding?
Seeing the positive impact of our work on the morale of the troops was incredibly fulfilling.
That's wonderful. Supporting the team must have made your efforts feel even more meaningful.
It truly did. I also made some great friendships during that time.
That's one of the best parts of working in such an environment. Have you kept in touch with them?
Yes, we have a group chat where we share updates and plan reunions occasionally.
That's fantastic. It's great to maintain those connections. What do you hope to achieve in your next role?
I want to continue improving operational efficiency and maybe even take on leadership responsibilities.
Those are admirable goals. Leadership can be challenging, but also very rewarding.
Definitely. I believe it's essential to inspire and support others in the team.
Agreed. A good leader fosters collaboration and motivates everyone to do their best.
I'm looking forward to the next chapter of my career with the Navy.
Lesson 11: Fall Floral Wonders.
Hey Anna, have you ever noticed how beautiful chrysanthemums are in the fall?
Yes. They really brighten up the gardens with their vibrant colors. What colors do you like best?
I'm particularly fond of the deep burgundy ones. They have such a rich, warm tone.
Those are lovely. I also enjoy the bright yellow and orange varieties. They remind me of the changing leaves.
Absolutely. Chrysanthemums can be so cheerful against the backdrop of autumn foliage.
Did you know they come in many shapes, too? Some are pom-pom shaped, while others look like daisies.
I've noticed that. It's fascinating how diverse they are. Do you have a favorite type?
I think I prefer the spider mums. Their long petals create such a dramatic effect.
Spider mums are stunning. They almost seem to dance in the breeze. Have you ever grown them?
I tried planting some last year, but I wasn't very successful. They need specific care, don't they?
Yes, they do. They require well-drained soil and plenty of sunlight. It can be a bit tricky.
I should have done more research. What about you? Have you had any luck with them?
I've had some success with them, but I still have a lot to learn about proper care.
Gardening can be a great learning experience. Did you discover any tips along the way?
One tip is to pinch back the stems in early summer to encourage bushier growth.
That's a good idea. I'll definitely remember that for next time. Do you have any other favorite fall flowers?
I love asters. Their star-shaped blooms are so charming. How about you?
I'm a fan of dahlias. They come in so many colors and shapes, and they last a long time.
Dahlias are beautiful. It's amazing how flowers can change the atmosphere of a garden.
Very true. They bring life and color, especially as the days get shorter.
Plus, they attract pollinators, which is great for the ecosystem.
Lesson 12, Caribbean Escapades.
Hey Anna, I just got back from the Caribbean, and it was absolutely wonderful.
That sounds amazing. What activities did you do during your stay?
I tried snorkeling for the first time. The underwater world was stunning.
Snorkeling is such a fun experience. Did you see any colorful fish?
Yes. There were so many vibrant fish swimming around. I felt like I was in a tropical aquarium.
That must have been magical. Did you go to any specific snorkeling spots?
We visited a place called Coral Gardens. The coral formations were breathtaking.
I've heard great things about coral gardens. Did you take any pictures?
Absolutely. I took tons of photos. I want to relive those moments.
That's great. Capturing memories is so important. What else did you do?
I also went hiking in the rainforest. The scenery was lush and vibrant.
Hiking in the rainforest sounds like an adventure. Did you see any wildlife?
Yes. I spotted some colorful birds and even a few monkeys swinging through the trees.
How exciting! Monkeys can be quite entertaining. Did you have any close encounters?
One monkey got a little too curious and came right up to me. It was hilarious.
That sounds like a great story to tell. Did you try any local food while you were there?
Yes. I had jerk chicken, and it was incredibly flavorful. I can still taste the spices.
Jerk chicken is a classic. Did you try any other dishes?
I also enjoyed fresh seafood, especially grilled fish with lime. It was so fresh.
That sounds delicious. The Caribbean is known for its amazing cuisine.
It really is. I even took a cooking class to learn how to make some dishes.
That must have been fun. What did you cook?
We made a traditional coconut rice dish and a spicy salsa. I can't wait to try it at home.
Those dishes sound fantastic. You'll have to share the recipes with me.
Definitely. I want to bring a taste of the Caribbean back to my kitchen.
I'm looking forward to it. You had such a fulfilling trip filled with activities.
It was the perfect mix of adventure and relaxation. I can't wait to go back.
Lesson 13, Nature's Splendor.
Hey Anna, I just came back from a trip exploring some amazing beaches and waterfalls.
That sounds incredible. I love exploring beaches and waterfalls too. What were some of your favorites?
One beach was called Crystal Cove, and the water was so clear you could see all the fish swimming around.
Crystal Cove sounds lovely. Did you get a chance to swim there?
Yes, I did. The water was refreshing, and I even tried snorkeling for the first time.
Snorkeling is so much fun. What kind of marine life did you see?
I saw vibrant coral reefs and schools of colorful fish. It felt like swimming in a painting.
Wow. That must have been a surreal experience. What about the waterfalls?
I visited a waterfall called Rainbow Falls. The mist created beautiful rainbows in the sunlight.
That sounds magical. Did you hike to get there?
Yes, the hike was a bit challenging, but the view was worth every step.
I love when a hike leads to such stunning scenery. Did you take any pictures?
I took tons of photos. I want to capture every moment to remember later.
That's a great idea. Pictures can really help you relive those beautiful experiences.
Exactly. I also made a short video of the waterfalls. The sound of the water is so soothing.
I can imagine. Waterfalls have a way of calming the mind. Did you feel relaxed while you were there?
Absolutely. Being surrounded by nature made me feel rejuvenated.
Nature has that effect. Did you meet any interesting people during your trip?
Yes, I met some locals who shared stories about the area. They were so friendly.
That's wonderful. Connecting with locals can enhance the travel experience.
For sure. They even recommended some hidden gems that I want to explore next time.
It sounds like you had a fantastic adventure. I'd love to hear more about your trip.
I'd be happy to share. Exploring nature is always an adventure worth talking about.
Lesson 14, A Journey Through History.
Hey Anna, I just read about a fascinating family history from South Dakota.
That sounds intriguing. What did you learn about their journey?
They finally moved to South Dakota in 1879, seeking new opportunities in land.
That must have been quite a transition for them. What motivated them to move?
They were looking for a better life and wanted to escape the crowded cities.
I can understand that. The promise of open land is appealing. What happened once they arrived?
The family settled near the Black Hills. They faced many challenges, including harsh winters.
Harsh winters can be tough. Did they manage to adapt to their new environment?
Yes, they learned to farm the land and raise livestock. It required a lot of hard work.
Farming in the 19th century was no easy task. Did they have any special techniques?
They used traditional methods and relied heavily on community support. Neighbors helped each other out.
That sense of community must have been essential for their survival. Did they thrive over time?
They did. Over the years, their farm grew, and they even started a small store for supplies.
That's impressive. It sounds like they really became part of the local economy.
Exactly. Their story highlights the resilience and determination of early settlers.
It's amazing how families like them shaped the history of the area. Are there any descendants left today?
Yes, many descendants still live in South Dakota, and they often share their family's legacy.
That's wonderful. It's important to keep those stories alive. Did you find any specific stories from their lives?
One story mentioned how they organized harvest festivals to celebrate the season's bounty.
Harvest festivals sound like a fun way to bring the community together.
They really were. It fostered a strong sense of belonging and tradition.
I love learning about history through personal stories. It makes it so much more relatable.
Absolutely. History is not just about dates, it's about people and their experiences.